D&D Davison, liveweatherblogs.com, overnight edition here. We're taking a look at a few things here. This map is created by meteorologist Mike DeFino, and what you see on this map is a few things. This is Area 1, and we'll get into that in a minute. This shaded area is the area with most likely probability of tornadic activity for Friday afternoon. Hail and high winds will also be a part of the situation. When we go into the Storm Prediction Center, I'll show you that information. Herman has come through, has caused tornadoes, 8 tornadoes in Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I have a blog on that. You can take a look at the information I did dig up on the maps the Weather Service put out from Dallas-Fort Worth and so far and so on. But we're going to get into the severe weather outlook first, the Davison risk factor. Then we're going to go into the tropics, and then into the Roanoke Valley and Triad forecasts here. So first, like I said, taking a look at the map, this is what we're looking at for Friday. So here's our Storm Prediction Center map here. You can see we have that area. They have our area highlighted here in the Midwest, and we also have an area up here closer with the jet and all that. And probabilistically, we're speaking down here in the areas that we have outlined for tornadoes. Low-level jet will be pretty strong, so we can get a isolated tornado more easily in a situation like that. Here's our sounding. You can see the wind's coming out of the southeast and it turns around to the southwest, and it increases with height. The winds increase easily here with height in the area, and this is out of southwest Missouri. Freezing level is 13,497 feet. For you hail, that's where it needs to get to freeze, but easily when you have the lifting index of above -3, you should be able to get some of that. Here you go. You see moisture. This is northeast Kansas. We got east to south to east to southeast, then to the west, and a definite stronger area as the winds increase with height. So definitely should get pretty interesting during the day on Friday. See, there's significant cape here. This is at least 3,000 cape here in the area you need it for here in Kansas. And here's the significant tornado outlook here for the time about this time tomorrow night. You can see that significant tornado outlook is pretty good here, exactly where we're pinpointing it to have severe weather. The lift is good, the shear is good, and you definitely have it there. A little spot also in central Oklahoma, but like I said, we're definitely looking more into the Missouri-Kansas area for the most probable area for tornadic activity. Short-term HPC does show that also with the frontal genesis here, how it comes across here, where the area is. It's going to be a little bit of mixing of the front and what was Herman. It's still going to be a part of the severe weather tomorrow. But anyways, we're going to now go into the tropics, where we have Igor. The Igor is a tropical depression. It's been kind of stationary, so it's been upwelling some water. It'll start moving, and it will regain tropical storm statistics by late tomorrow, Saturday morning. And then hurricane by Sunday, as it's projected to move a little bit to the west. We're going to now take a look at the computer model data. Computer models have a west-northwest projection, and the GFS pulls it to north of the islands. All these are important north of the islands. When you have a system that developed like this, we're getting into the tracks that it could be closer to a Danielle than an Earl situation that probably will make a right-hand turn at some point before making the United States, but it's way too far out to even say that. But history and the way the pattern's set up would say that at this point. Winds go up to about 90 miles an hour at 96 hours. So we gotta watch out for that also. We're gonna look at that in the model intensity data. Model intensity shows us 80 to 90 miles an hour with about 108 hours. So it will be a hurricane based on all models at this point, 108 hours out. Here's a picture of Igor, and here's one of the reasons why it is a depression. Look where a lot of the circulation is exposed at this point, but it should be unexposed relatively shortly. And you got the upper level low, it's up here. So that's the other issue. But as it moves to the west, it'll definitely get in a better environment. Take a look at Investigation 92. Investigation 92 is over the Southern Islands. These have a broad area of tracks that go by. We have an OGAPS model pulling it north of Cuba over Hispaniola, which would project it to have a weaker and harder time development. We also have the GFDL, which is a somewhat okay model that at certain times, which will have it strengthen and then come over parts of Cuba into Hispaniola. Then we have the L-bar model, would pull it pretty much at a northwest heading, and the GFS pulls it pretty much and puts it in just south of Cancun. And we have the BAMM model that also would put it further south. But these all project to be 120 hours at 110 mile an hour winds. This projects to be a hurricane. So let's take a look at the satellite picture. Intensity forecast. Here's our intensity model. The ships has this thing blowing, but I don't pay too much extreme attention on that. The Icon model brings it up to a tropical storm. The GFDL pulls it up to a tropical storm beyond 120 hours. The one model that's not buying into this is the HWRF model. It's not even bringing it to a tropical depression. Here's our GFS model. We'll see Igor. Here he is. Here's our Invest 92. It pulls another system behind Igor. But this puts Igor as a pretty strong system. It also pulls a system behind it and maybe even another system off the Cape Verdes. And these are all projecting a little further north on the GFS model. Here's the GFDL model. It brings it over the land, over Cuba and whatnot, and it also keeps Igor pretty weak, but it also pulls another system off the coast. Now we're going to take a look at the HWRF model, which is not picking up on that. HWRF takes it way north. You see Igor catching up. Third system. If this gets it near the Bahamas, it could have a better shot. If this follows the HWRF model and goes above Hispaniola, it could get into a better environment in front of Igor, and maybe the one that is more a threat to the United States mainland. But a lot of models are not picking up on the same information. And it has a third system beyond Igor that's even picking up on. And these are all hitting at 1,008 millibars, which are tropical storms. Here's the Dallas-Fort Worth area tornado touchdowns. You see EF0, 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 but EF2 in West Dallas, half-length mile. A lot of EF0s and EF1s, but the EF2 that injured the truck driver and threw him into the building, paint building. Roanoke County, Roanoke Valley forecast here for the area. Goes through the weekend. 50 degrees tonight. Some upper 40s in the mountains like Bent Mountain, Poor Mountain. 50 degrees in the city of Roanoke. 81 Friday. 52 Friday night. 79 with a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening time on Saturday. 63 Saturday night with showers increasing. Chance of showers on Sunday. Sunday night partly cloudy, and then Monday becoming beautiful again with 83 degrees, sunny skies. And now for the triad. 54 this evening, 82 Friday with sunny skies, then becoming cloudy, chance of showers on Saturday and Saturday night. Rain become likely. 81 Saturday, 65 Saturday night, 86 with rain on Sunday. Sunday night 61 mostly clear. And 81 on Monday, clearing out with beautiful skies here in the Triad. So we got to keep an eye on the severe weather. It should be a severe weather outbreak and possibly a small tornado outbreak Friday in Kansas. Keep an eye on Igor and the investigation. And the dry weather still has a little bit of a fire risk in the Triad and Roanoke area. Well, this is Deanie Davison, liveweatherblogs.com. Have a great day.